are you doing, guys?
Just reading.
I have so hot news today. Have you ever heard about the name Edward Snowden?
Yes, I heard it a lot in the nowadays television.
And
I just know he's a famous US leaker.
right.
Anyone know other leaker?
I heard about Mark Feld, who was a vice director of the FBI. He revealed the information about the Watergate to the Washington Post in 1970s. And it's about Nixon's illegal break-ins, which led to Nixon resignation. Do you know others?
I just know about the Daniel Ellsberg. Anyone hear his name?
No.
Can you
I
share
haven't
some
heard.
information?
I just know that he's a former US military analyst who in 1971 leaked the Pentagon Papers, which reveal how the US misled about the Vietnam War. Hạnh, any know?
I have no really meaning. The U.S. Army private gave classified military and diplomatic material to WikiLeaks. He uncovered U.S. torture, abuse, social laughing as they kill innocent civilians. What?
So, do you know Edward Snowden?
Yeah. No, I have not heard
Yes.
about him.
Next leakers you said about the 1970s.
Oh yes.
1971.
Wow. Today I want to discuss about Edward Snowden.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was born in 1983, and recently his name was
I think his name is all over the world.
yes,
Whenever
so
I-
famous nowadays, and he is a former of Central Intelligence Agency CIA and National Security Agency NSA employee. Yeah, and he leaked a lot of top secret information
Like?
from the systematic surveillance of innocent citizens. Yeah, it's unreal, and he disclosed I think so many thousands of information, thousands of civilians and people. It was a great number, and so some people think he did the wrong things.
You think so? Cắt.
Đấy ạ, cắt này nhá, cắt này.
Rồi, đấy. Bắt đầu chưa? Some people consider Edward Snowden as a whistleblower. I know some have called him a hero, some have called him a traitor, and not everybody thinks he did the wrong thing. And what about you, Hạnh?
Okay. Well, I think he's a hero, and with your information you share, performing a great public service that outweighs any breach of trust he may have committed.
But I don't agree with what Edward Snowden did, because as a U.S. government employee, his disclosure of classified information is a crime. When taking the job at NSA, he agreed to keep things secret, but by revealing information, he violated his oath and betrayed. And he also declared in the newspaper that he doesn't want to live in a society where everything he does and says is recorded. But if I think if he had any complaint about U.S. surveillance, he should send it to the agency. But instead, he just sitting there taking pot shot at his country. And what your opinion about this, Thúy?
Okay, Nga, I agree with you, and I don't think it's like Thúy, because I have some other idea to support for my opinion that Edward Snowden is a traitor. Because his things he did will help those that want to harm America, and the leaks have weakened the U.S. government's ability to prevent terrorist attacks on civilians. Because after the leak is revealed, the whole world will know that they are being spied on, including the terrorists, because they are the main purpose for taking the information. The leak makes it harder for the United States to break up plots, harder to protect the life of Americans as well as the world.
I don't agree with you because I think that I agree that Edward Snowden is truly a hero to the world, because he do this for the world liberty and parity. He's a whistleblower hero. The leaks he revealed confirm that the U.S. government, without obtaining any court warrants, routinely collects the phone logs of tens of millions of people, perhaps hundreds of millions of Americans who have no link to the terrorism. The second revelation in the leaks was that the NSA, in targeting foreign suspects, has the capacity to access vast amounts of user data from the US-based internet companies such as Facebook, Google, Yahoo, Microsoft, and also Skype, which this company was guaranteed by those companies that your information is safe with us. The fact that the US is watching their Facebook or Google accounts could come as news to some foreign locals, but it will hardly surprise the organized terrorist group, which already go to great lengths to avoid being monitored. You will not be so surprised that Osama bin Laden's compound in Abbottabad go without a phone or internet connection. So you cannot say this the US government do the phone log. I could say that stole information from the citizen for controlling terrorism.
You mentioned that U.S. surveillance cannot control terrorism, but I think that its main purpose is to restrict civilians to become terrorists.
Good.
Edward Snowden has taken vital secrets of the United States, undoubtedly given some to China or Russia, which grant him asylum. I think it's very dangerous to U.S. national security.
Yes, excuse me. If do you mind if I give more information about to support for my ideas? Yeah, that's leakers disclose the information putting the U.S. at risk. They take a very sensitive classified program that targets foreign persons on foreign lands. Is dangerous to the national security. Edward Snowden has leaked documents showing that in 2009, the United States spied on Russia's former president Medvedev on the day before President Obama meets Russian President Putin. So, at worst, he's intentionally helping Putin. At best, he's ignorant the real damage he's causing to the US and also the Americans. I can accept Snowden's sincerity for leaking the news that Verizon was providing data of its customers to NSA. But with the revelations about US, Britain and Russia. He's making the US suffer, which could easily mean the people of the US suffer too.
Right.
I think so.
Okay, Ling, you just said that the leaks that Snowden revealed is harming the US and the US citizen too. But I think that the things that the US spy on the President Medvedev is a truly awful things, because I can say that it's through the leaks that Snowden revealed, it's hardly surprising that the main targets for the NSA data collection was Iran, about 14 billion pieces in that period, and Pakistan, more than 13 billion. But the countries such as Jordan, India and Egypt, they are all American allies, may be a bit surprised to find themselves so high on the list. Snowden once told The Guardian that the US hacked everyone, everywhere. So I didn't think that the US did the right thing, and the thing that Snowden told the world is just a symbol of parity and liberty.
Right.
And I think Snowden paves the way of other leaks in the future, inspire and encourage them to more brave to tell the what they're doing inside the government.
So today I couldn't think we could come to a conclusion whether Edward Snowden is doing the wrong or right things.
Yes, as I said on the sorry, as I said at the first of our talk today, that some people, for example, who from the government or support the White House, they can think that Edward Snowden is a traitor. But some citizens or the at the middle class or the lower class people, they
Other
think,
countries.
yeah, they think he's a hero, so excellent. And as you see, we have four people, and we have two sides, obviously different.
Opposites.
And I
very
think thousands
controversial.
of people watch or listen to the news about Edward Snowden. They
may
have
think differently
yeah, and
about
have
this
a
case.
very different opinion about him. It's a
Very controversial.
yeah.
True.
So, do you think Edward Snowden is a hero or a traitor? Thank you for listening.
Bye.